you knew the path he took, you might feel for him. It can take a once-in-a-century chance to make a genius, but sometimes it only takes a single word to break one. In 2003, 15-year-old Zhang Jike received a verdict: a congenital patellar fracture.
医生告诉我，你的职业生涯就还有5年。
And a heavier blow was in October 2004. He was returned to the provincial team by Liu Guoliang for violating team rules. This is tantamount to a collapse of the sky for a young athlete with dreams.
踏上火车那一瞬间，确实才真正感觉到这种绝望。
火车上的反应他是不吭气，低着个头。
The once-spirited Tibetan Mastiff in those gray days even used to cover his face with a cap when walking, and even fell into the manhole cover as a result.
他当时是戴一个那个网球帽，那个帽檐比较长，往下一压，都看不见眼睛。听这个其他队员说，他也因为走路，可能也是压得低了一点，你知道吗？那也掉到那井盖里面去，没有那种抗争的劲，没有那种向上的这种拼搏的这种劲，讲他是个懦夫，这个也是文化。
Strangely, no one, neither the Chinese national table tennis team, Zhang Jike himself, nor anyone involved, ever spoke about the reason he was expelled. After it happened, not a word was mentioned. There was no official statement, and even Zhang Jike's father didn't know the exact reason his son had been sent back. No one knows how he spent that year. What we do know is that in November 2006, Zhang Jike reached the quarterfinals of the national championships, and his strong performance earned him a return to the national team. Once back, he trained harder than ever, arriving early, leaving late. His teammates said he carried a fire in his chest. But competitive sports wait for no one. That missing year meant starting from scratch in a team where every second counts. Even Zhang Jike had to begin as a practice partner. Being a practice partner meant you could only train alongside the main players. Here, you either fight your way into the spotlight or remain a shadow behind champions until retirement. At that time, Zhang Jike had no choice. He had to obey. He feared that if he were sent back to his provincial team, he might never return. So even if they told him to raise pigs, he would do it. But a wild beast eventually reveals its fangs. In 2007, just 3 months after rejoining the team, he faced Wang Hao, the top player at the time, at the Zagreb qualifying tournament, and stunned everyone by defeating him 4-2. The entire hall was in shock. The World Championships should have been his chance to prove himself. But while his victories earned attention, they didn't earn him a spot on the team. When the roster was announced, his name wasn't on it. Just when hope seemed lost, Liu Fengyan, then head of the table tennis department, defied the majority and insisted that Zhang Jike be sent to Zagreb, citing his relentless work ethic. He got on the last train to the tournament, but with no chance in men's singles or the men's team. He paired with Yao Yan in mixed doubles, only to be eliminated in the second round. Yet even on that limited stage, the potential he showed could no longer be ignored. Back home, reality remained harsh. To break into the main lineup, he needed opportunities, and the one thing he lacked most was opportunity itself.
给我印象最深的一句话就是，08年以后，如果你进不了主力层，我们也不会再培养你。
A turning point appeared in despair. By the 2008 Beijing Olympics, the Anshan pony had already established a reputation for itself, but Zhang Jike was still outside the main lineup. However, gold always shines. Wang Tao, the head coach of the Bai team, saw Zhang Jike's potential and did not hesitate. He brought him into the team through a player exchange. And there, Zhang Jike finally exploded to the scene. At the national games, he teamed up with Wang Hao to win the championship. When the last point fell, Wang Hao, who was so excited that he was at a loss, pounced on Zhang Jike. Wang Tao hurriedly rushed over to protect Zhang's head, for fear that his treasure hand would be injured. After the game, Zhang Jike turned around and saluted the crowd, military precision. You can see that he really likes to be a member of the Bai team. In the men's singles, he once again crushed a strong opponent and won the championship. With the double crown, he broke all doubts. Now who can say that he is not worthy of a place in the home team? From being ignored to being feared, Zhang Jike did it in a single game. Back to the national team, he finally entered the 8-man main squad. At the age of 20, he has just won the title of Rising Star. This is a long overdue recognition, but it is also a stern irony. However, trouble is never far away. In the 2009 Yokohama qualifying round, he lost all his rhythm and fell behind by a big advantage. At the end of halftime, he was blinded by anger, ignored Coach Zhang's instructions, and finally suffered a fiasco. Once he calmed down, he quickly apologized and won the coach's forgiveness. But this incident did not escape the attention of head coach Liu Guoliang. After learning of this, Liu immediately suspended him from his post. At that time, Zhang Jike ranked 4th, just one step away from a single spot in the World Championships. An impulsive moment made him lose an almost certain opportunity. From that day on, the nickname Rebel stuck firmly to him. Just when everything seemed to be lost, another turning point came. A coach with sharp eyes appeared and said, "A troublemaker? I like troublemakers." This sentence marks the beginning of a new chapter in Zhang Jike's career.